Now for that question mark clock, which has filled. Scarecrow.
Uh-oh.
You hear the rumble of jump jets.
Oh, no.
And you turn and look, and three Tybalt-class Myriad AVs land beside you. They have a rapier, a shield, a machine gun, and armor. They don't attack. Instead, you hear over the comms, the AV comms to be clear, not your personal comms. So this is targeted at the Burden.
Yep.
Burden member, what in the hell are you doing to this building? You're supposed to be gathering laborers for us.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna assume there is some protocol for, like, rough AV hand signals to gesture, like, comms busted.
Thalia. Alright.
The, like, faceplate of the Tybalt in the middle slides forward and then down, revealing the cockpit.
Do I do it?
Then the Tybalt makes a gesture indicating that you're supposed to open your cockpit so they can talk. Also, the person in the cockpit is a white person with a large build, and they're wearing priest's vestments.
Okay, I have a logistical question, which is I thought that you put the body of the previous pilot out somewhere that was not in the AV?
Yep.
Correct.
So you cannot, in fact, we can bury these in because Bernie is not there.
No. Bernie also doesn't have a face.
Also a problem.
I would like to backdate a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
We have incoming AVs. It's Myriad. We are outgunned. I can do something bad. By bad, you mean get the hell out of here. You'll know when it happens.
So the second that his cockpit opens and he makes the gesture that I do the same, I fire into the cockpit with an AV machine gun.
Yep.
While simultaneously prepping the jump jets.
This would be controlled great because they are not expecting this. What are you going to roll for this?
I'm gonna make a guess here that Bombard does not work here, so it's gonna have to be Destroy.
Destroy's like opening up with both chain guns on the arms. Very little precision. Because Destroy is about overwhelming force.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm okay with that. Destroy it is. Is there a devil's bargain? Because I am sitting on 7 stress.
Your wanton destruction causes civilian casualties.
I'm not taking that bargain, but I will push the Arquebusier.
So it's like starting to fall apart at this point with how hard you're pushing it. It hasn't fallen apart yet.
Double 6!
Holy shit! That is a crit on great. So that's 5 ticks on the Tybalt clock. You open up with both machine guns from the Arquebusier. The first round out of this smears the pilot in their cockpit, and their Tybalt drops like its strings have been cut. At the same time that happened, the one to its left saw what was about to happen a split second before it did, but wasn't fast enough to stop it, and so it reached out with its shield to try and block the cockpit, which left itself open. And so you just rake the machine guns across it, and it's just shredded. Like its armor goes flying off, and it starts getting torn apart. One of its limbs falls off. Then it explodes as its machine gun magazine ignites. And if I recall correctly, the machine gun is located on the head of the Tybalt. And so the head just explodes, and that falls apart and crashes into the building across the street. You start to track your fire back across to the one on the right. It takes a couple rounds before it gets its shield up and takes cover behind a building. All 24 barrels are glowing hot as you've opened up with both Gatling guns on the wrists on these 3 Tybalts, getting this crit on great effect.
Wow.